Hey guys, what's up? It's ASTRO Jack for Pluto Venus Astrology, and I'm doing a weekly. I'm supposed to be doing a weekly every week, which I just have not had chance to do. I'm so busy, but I'm gonna try and get better at doing them like every week, and to keep you up to date what's going on in the skies, so we can be prepared with knowledge to tackle whatever's coming ahead for us, or at least get a better insight. Give us a heads up with what the fuck's going on before it happens. So it's Friday the 13th. Unlucky for some. I usually have an amazing Friday the 13th. I had a really good day today anyway. So yeah, it's Friday the 13th and there's loads going on already. We've had like the last full moon of the year. A lot of people say it's the last one of the decade, 2019, 2020, whatever. So yeah, that was in Gemini, and it's on the Gemini Sagittarius axis. So there's a lot of. So I think with full moon, it's more to do with letting go, really, and as opposed to starting things. Usually it's more to do with drawing a line under stuff and releasing things that no longer serve us. So yeah, full moon in Gemini. What is it that we actually want? What is it that we desire? How do you want to come across? What do you want to communicate? What new knowledge do we want to learn? What groups do we belong to? Are our values? Those sort of things are what's coming up for us now. It's the last one of the decade, starting fresh for the next 10 years. Where is it that we want to be going? What is it that we want to be doing? I don't say it's time to manifest as such, but definitely with it being Gemini, because Gemini is all about ideas and thoughts and communication, more so like putting things down on paper or like on your phone or vision boarding, that sort of shit really. It's more to do with like starting off, making the stepping stones as opposed to manifesting whatever. It's more to do like the start of really, and really more so to do with releasing what no longer that we desire, and maybe like shedding old skin, old values, things that aren't working for us anymore. So all that's been coming up lately with the Gemini new full moon, which happened yesterday on the 12th. So yeah, and so straight away we've got at the moment what's going on in the sky is quite powerful, I think. It's already been playing out. So we've got Venus, the planet of love, sex, relationships, values, beauty, the things that we enjoy, the things that we own. Venus can be like your car, it can be like things that you value, like your Louboutins or whatever, or like your snapbacks and shit, whatever you deem valuable. That's Venus. Venus is like, what we desire, our romantic partners, new relationships, long-term friendships as well. That's Venus. It's in Capricorn right now, like I was saying before. I can't remember which video I was saying it in. One of my other ones, I've done so many videos lately. So yeah, Venus in Capricorn, and it's like Capricorn makes Venus get a bit more serious about what we actually really want, and within our relationships, it is conjunct right now. So that means it's almost like tangoing in the sky with Pluto and Saturn. So yeah, it's doing this wild dance. They're literally like 21 degrees. Are they 21 degrees right now? Yeah, they're 21 degrees, which is like a Sagittarius degree anyway. So yeah, Saturn's at 19 actually. Saturn's at 19 degrees, which is the Libra degree. So Saturn's working quite harmoniously for the moment because it's in Libra. So that means that, because Saturn likes to freeze and block and restrict and give us lessons and repeat shit, give us karmic lessons and that. So yeah, it's doing this dance in the sky at the moment where it's holding hand in hand with Venus. Venus is in Capricorn already, so Venus is getting serious. Venus is like, oh, what do I actually want? Whereas before Venus was in Sagittarius, so Venus quite likes being there. So Venus likes to have fun, let loose, be bougie, like to spending money, drinking like fucking Cavassier and, you know, eating nice shit, eating the best stuff. It's inside, it's all, so I just like, it fuels the fire for that. It's a fire sign, isn't it? So it fuels the fire for Venus to like just do what the fuck she wants and live in excess and to live for the moment and fuck the consequences. Whereas now it's in Capricorn. Capricorn's like, no. Like, what exactly? What do you actually really want? You know what I mean? What is it that you truly value? What it's kind of like Venus question what she's doing, what she does. It's asking things like, are my relationships healthy? Are they fulfilling my emotional needs? Are they fulfilling my physical, sexual needs? Am I fulfilling others? You know, am I showing up? I'm not playing up. Am I holding up my end of the bargain in my relationships? You know, what am I bringing to the table? What other people bringing it to my table? That can be to do with long-term partnerships, people that you're meeting at the moment as well. Whereas before, Venus and Saturn would be like, yeah, let's go on a date. Fuck yeah, let's do one night stand. Let's do this. Capricorn's like, no, actually, what is it you truly want? You know what I mean? Setting more long, what's the bigger picture? What's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? That's what Venus thing Cap's like at the moment. And so yeah, it's making this conjunction with Saturn. Saturn is like it's like, I don't want to say it's like a police officer, it's more like a fucking parking ticket guy, man. No one likes. So slowing them tickets on, it's putting a clamp on your wheels. It's like stopping in your tracks to be able to do what, you know, making you revalue and assess what you actually want in your relationships, the way you spend money, what you're spending money on, who you're spending it on, your finances if you're in a partnership. Are they the right value? Are they what you desire? You know, are they ticking your boxes? It's making us question all that right now. And obviously with that new moon, like, the fuck is that fucking new, with that full moon we've just had, it's going to tie in as to, yeah, so I've got this full moon just happened. It's making me assess where I am at the moment, what needs to let go, what needs to get rid of. Venus is like, yeah, what am I actually doing? You know, is my relationship showing up how I want it to? Am I stacking up as supposed to be? Am I wasting money? You know, you might, like, on a more mundane level, you might start selling things. You might want to sell your house, sell your car, and you might be buying new stuff. But it'll be like more long term, really, as opposed to just frivolously, like making wise investments sort of thing. Or if you're not, I'd be questioning that. That's what Saturn does. Also, as well, it's making this conjunction to Pluto as well. So it's not only is it sandwiched, it's sandwiched in between Saturn and Pluto at the same degrees of 21 degrees. So it's dancing between 19 and 21 at the moment. So yeah, Pluto, my favourite planet. It's like I speak to my Scorpio heart, man. Because I've got that Jupiter in Scorpio, haven't I? So it speaks to my Scorpionic ways, and I have Pluto and Mars, the malefics. They say the malefics in my first house, as you can see. Like, I've got my girl Gallimard behind me, got my skull, my black candles, my tattoos. I've got Night Addict on my top, so that's pretty Plutonic, pretty Plutonian anyway, energy. So I love Pluto shit anyways, but if you don't know what Pluto's about destruction, it's about fucking things up, it's about bringing chaos and destruction, taking things that no longer serve us. Pluto's like destruction and chaos, like the Tower card in Tarot. It destroys everything and then it makes you rise from the ashes as a phoenix, I think they say. Is this what it's saying? Phoenix rising from the ashes, that's Pluto. Pluto fucks shit up, restructures everything, and then realigns you where you need to be. So that, in the mix with Pluto, with Venus, the planet of love, romance, sex, values, basically this can cause things like sexual obsession, It can bring out sexual desires. It can make people like really desire us, or you, other people. It can make people become obsessive with us. You can become obsessed with others as well. On a negative side, you can see violent. My dogs are going crazy. Every time I start a video, guaranteed. You want to read it? Guaranteed, start a video, they'll start fighting. Oh, don't you? Start fighting, drop the dog. Start fighting, and you. And this one as well. These are my Pluto dog, look. Say hello. Yeah. Try and be good, yeah? So yeah, this can also bring like violence relationships or violent attacks. I'm saying everyone you can get attacked and stuff, but people that you're meeting around this sort of time, they can you can have an obsessive sort of platonic kind of live without you mad, passionate, intense connections right now because of what's going on in the skies. It can bring out if you have Venus Pluto aspects in your own chart as well. It can highlight those also. So it can bring mad, passionate love affairs. It can bring secret affairs. It can bring new sexual attractions. If we're talking about money and finances, it can be bring about destruction of old ways. So you might find if you invest in stocks and things or shares or Bitcoin, things like that, you might find a plummet. But then it'll realign you back to where you need to be. So people that you meet now will come with a package of lessons, karmic lessons also. You've got Saturn in the mix there as well. So just to be aware. And also, mind you, also just to be aware as well, Saturn rules long term and the bigger picture. So people that you meet now may also be in it for the long term. So these could be people that meet on a long term basis as well. So it's not all doom and gloom. Do you know what I mean? But if you're just down for the dick or you're down for the whatever, just for a good time, Venus Pluto is great for sex anyway. Do you know what I mean? So sexual escapism. Oh my god, yeah. Also as well, just to throw something else into the mix, we've got Mars trining. No, it's not. It's sextiling. Yeah, Mars is sextiling Venus and Saturn as well. So Mars is a planet of fire, power, ambition, action. Is making a sextile. So a sextile is like a harmonious aspect. Some people say it's like the planets are having sex with each other. I hate that. I hate that fucking saying. But no, yeah, so when the planet's sextile, it's making a harmonious aspect. So harmonious doesn't always have to be great though, do you know what I mean? So Mars is in Scorpio right now anyway, so Mars is like it's fired up to the max, it's its home sign, making a sextile to Venus with Pluto and Saturn as well. So yeah, this can cause fireworks in relationships, conflicts, anger, competitiveness, sexual energy as well, violence. So it'd be good to if you can get an outlet for that, whether that be through sex, consensual, healthy with each other, and through sport. This is a good way to outlet that as well. While we're talking about December the 13th, the moon is moving into Cancer. So when the moon's in Cancer, we start to be in our feels more, in our feelings and our emotions. We want to be cuddled up with a boo. We might want to be like watching like romantic films or listening to like slow jams. That's moon in Cancer energy. Also Cancer rules family and mother and home. So while the moon spends the next few days in Cancer, you may find that you'll be spending time at home with your family or with whoever you class as your family or your soul people. I know with myself, this weekend I've got loads of things going on with my actual family. So it's that time of year, Christmas and stuff as well. So I've got a massive vacation tomorrow. We're meeting up with all my family and seeing for ages. And it's quite apt. It's moon in Cancer. It's going to be the moon for the next few days. It's making an opposition. To Jupiter. By degree, not by house really. Just because Jupiter's at a newer degree, so is the moon, so it causes opposition. So it's going to be highlighting what it is that we desire with our families as well, and with Jupiter being in Capricorn, opposing the moon in Cancer. It's going to be highlighting where we balance like our family and our home life with our work life and our ambitions as well, and because there's an opposition there where we may find that family responsibilities or any sort of like karmic debt or responsibilities that we have with our family what may clash with our day-to-day or our ambitions or our personal life as well. It's just trying to get that structure balanced really. And our obligations that we give ourselves. Sometimes we put especially this time we put pressure on ourselves, our families, or the people that we class as our families, to us keeping them happy and ourselves happy, and that can be that moon and moon Capricorn Cancer energy. What else is going on? I made loads of notes. So yeah, so Uranus is trining Jupiter as well. So Uranus trining Jupiter is alright. It's quite a good aspect actually, because yeah. So it's at I can't speak. It's at the 3rd degree, so it's at a Geminian degree anyway, and Jupiter is at 2 degrees of Taurus. So yeah, Uranus gives us like great insight and flashes of inspiration as well. So Jupiter in Capricorn is laying down foundations. So we could be getting all those ideas that we have to make money, or projects that we want to start, or ideas that we have with our careers, or plans for the future, and they can actually be coming to fruition with the Jupiter being in a Capricorn. Capricorn's a bit more presentable sign than Jupiter in Sagittarius, sorry, and Uranus in Taurus as well. Taurus is like stability as well, you know. So Uranus rules the mind, like a higher octave of Mercury, so it rules the mind and inspires. Uranus is like lightning bolts of ideas, so expect opportunities to come as well. So listen out for opportunity. Listen to my voice. Listen out and look out for opportunities that may arise out of nowhere, because they could bring you abundance of money, wealth, love, friendship, etc., etc. Also as well, I'll be on the Also as well, we have the moon will be making a conjunction to the North Node. So the North Node is our karmic destiny, our karmic point, and so it's gonna kind of shine a light on where we should be going, or are we in the right direction, where are we heading. So the moon's gonna be like putting a focus on that, you know, with everything else that's been going on with the full moon and the eclipse, which is an eclipse, so it will last for 6 months. You know, I've got to say before the full moon that we had was an eclipse yesterday. So the energy of the eclipse will last for 6 months. So with the moon making a conjunction to the North Node, it's going to be highlighting stuff like what is it that we actually, my camera's dropped down, what we actually want, are we heading in the right direction, are we fulfilling our life purpose? If not, then the moon's going to be highlighting that. And also as well, with it being in Cap, am I turning off the beaten chat there? No. So yeah, so with it being in the South Node, it's going to be, I said North Node, sorry, with it being in the South Node, it's going to be still highlighting, you know, our life purpose, but also South Node is about letting go and releasing. So obviously, with it being this time of year, people are always like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing next year, 2020 is my year, where I want to do this, that and the other. And actually, we need to let go of what no longer serves anymore before we move forward. Mars is making a trine to Neptune as well. This is great. If you are a creative person, Mars is action, Neptune is creativity. So Mars is making a trine. So a trine is a beautiful energy where it's using the benefits of Neptune to bring action. So whether that be you'll be more creative if you're a dancer, if you're an artist, if you have a YouTube blog, for instance. Anything like that, where you're using your creativity, is a great time to channel that. I mean, I know myself this week I've been putting out so much content, and I'll be dancing quite a lot as well in my other job, and I've just been creative in general, and just also as well, Neptune is the key to the hidden realms, to the underworld, or to the angelic realm, or to the cosmos, and to psychic abilities. So Mars is activating that, so you might find yourself receiving messages from spirit, being able to be a bit more psychic or intuitive as well, so that sort of energy. On the negative side, Mars trining Neptune, watch out for people trying chatting shit to you, to, who's that? It's my best mate. She messaged me about me and psychology and stuff as well. I'm like, it's like astrology coming out my ears today. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Mars trine Neptune. Watch out for people trying to deceive you, chatting shit to you. Just be careful what people tell you. You take it with a pinch of salt. Check out all the facts and stuff as well. I'm moving a bit forward. That was covering the 13th and 14th of December. On the 15th, the moon moves into Leo. Yes, the moon Leo is like a fierce ass moon. It's a party moon, it's a fun moon, moon in Leo people. I've had the moon in Leo all year for my solar return, and let me tell you, I've had a fucking wild ass time. It's such fun this year. I'm so blessed and got so much gratitude. I really needed to have a moon in Leo, yeah, but I'm not saying I'm like, you know, woe is me, all this shit, right? But I've had like quite a challenging, 4 or 5 years, quite a few obstacles, and this year I've been blessed to have such an amazing moon, and I've had loads of opportunities, and I've just had an absolutely amazing time. And the moon in Leo for the next few days is going to be like that for us as well. We're going to be turning up, wearing our best clothes, looking blingy as hell, having our hair did, been wanting to show off with central attention. So that's me in Leo. It's going to be here for a few days. Straight away, it's making a square to Uranus. So just watch out if you want to step on anyone's toes as well, or being too extra as fuck with the Uranus square. Uranus is in Taurus right now, so this could be to do with your family, because Taurus is like, home and family. So just watch out for being too extra as fuck at the family table, especially this time of year when there's like family occasion. Sometimes you don't see people's alcohol flowing, this, that, and the other. You want to party, but you want to piss people off as well, do you know what I mean? Also as well, on the 16th, it'll make a square to Mars as well. Mars in Scorpio, so this could, with it being the moon making square to Mars and Scorpio, this also could do family feuding or just relationships in general. So just be aware that you stepping on people's toes, and people step on your fucking toes as well. Do you know what I mean? People might be actually extra as fuck as well. I'm showy this time of year. People do. Do you know what I mean? So just be aware of that. Also, as well, that moon square Mars. There's a lot of sexual energy going on. There's a lot of pent aggression and anger as well. So just try to find a healthy way to channel that. Otherwise, you'll see explosions going on. Not actual explosions, but like explosions around the family table, with your friends, your work colleagues, etc. It can be quite a pressurising time of year, can't it? All these obligations we put on ourselves, or people put on us as well. So just remember, you can only be in so many places at one time. Just be your authentic self, and try not to be so hard on yourself. We spend so much time trying to be perfect all the time, or just be you, and that's more than enough. You know what I mean? What else is going on? Oh yeah, Jupiter is also making a conjunction to the South Node as well. This will be around the 16th, 17th. We'll be around for a while. So Jupiter's also, like I said to you before, the moon's going to be highlighting what we need to let go of. So the South Node, Ketu, the dragon's tail, karmic point, stuff that we don't, our past life, people from our past, things that no longer serve us. That is what Jupiter's going to be highlighting for us to let go of. You might find you'll be getting like people hollering at you and spoke to for a long time, or exes, or old bills, or things like that, or people from that you haven't spoke to for ages, or memories. It can be Jupiter can be your belief system as well. This can be to do with your values. Things just no longer serve you no more. This is a time to start afresh, make new values. We change and evolve all the time. If it's not serving you anymore, get rid of it. This is the time to do it. You know what I mean? Make the changes, and only then you can manifest the life that you aspire and want by letting go of what no longer serves you. Sometimes why we are our own worst enemies because we're so scared of. That's a washing machine. So we're so scared of. Change that we fall into the trap of old lovers, old habits, because it's a safety and security. We start self-sabotaging ourselves as well. So yeah. Oh yeah, if you wonder what this is my selenite. It's my angel crystal. I like to use that when I'm doing my readings and things. It helps me open my third eye. It's like a unicorn horn. Looks like a sex toy. It's like a unicorn horn. Also, because I'm doing this on a Friday. Friday is Venus Day. Venus rules white crystal. So I'm channeling Venus while I'm doing these readings. So where are we? Yeah, so we're on the 17th now. So what else have we got? Yeah, so on the 17th, the moon starts trining the Capricorn stellium. So that stellium of planets in Capricorn, like Saturn, Venus, Pluto. Venus starts to trine that. So the moon starts to trine that. So it starts highlighting what it is that we want, what it is that we desire. It'll start helping us let go of what no longer serves us. There's a lot of letting go this week, and a lot of places to highlight our values, what we desire, where we want to be heading. I think it's quite apt this time of year, isn't it? Mercury's going to be joining Jupiter as well. This will be on the North Node. Sorry, this will be in Sagittarius. So I'm talking at my ass. Mercury is going to be making it what did I write down there? To the North Node. Yeah, understand. Oh yeah, I'm right. Yeah. Sorry. So Mercury's going to be making in conjunction to the North Node as well. So, like I was saying before, just tying up what I said about life purpose, where it is that we want to be, where it is are we going. Mercury's going to start making us have conversations with people, bringing people into our lives that are going to be helping us and benefit to us as to where we want to be going, where we want to be heading. It's going to be helping us make lists, plans, ideas, notes, put us in touch with our soul purpose. And Venus is going to be making an opposition to the moon as well. So that's a Capricorn Leo opposition. So Moon and Venus opposition can make us have maybe altercations with the opposite sex. It can make us not see eye to eye with loved ones. So just be a bit aware of that as well. So with Venus making opposition to the moon, our thoughts and feelings can become under attack from other people as well. So it might be a conversation that needs to be had there as well. On the 18th, the moon moves into Virgo. So we've had moon in Leo, everything's been going amazing, having fun, and we're starting to get a bit more serious when it moves into Virgo. About getting shit done, putting our plans into motion. So actually, all the stuff that we've been talking about all the aspects throughout the week coming up, ideas and thoughts about our life purpose and where it is that we want to be going, where it is that we're going to be showing up, or where it is that we want to be, our life plan, all this and that. Mercury's obviously going to be bringing people in and bringing ideas in. Uranus is going to be giving us inspiration. Jupiter's going to be giving us blessings. That Virgo moon will actually kick up the arse to put all that into action. It's making a trine to the stellium of planets in Capricorn. So we're making a trine aspect to all those Capricorn planets. So it'll give us the kickstart and the drive to making big plans and putting our plans into action and writing things down and actually making some small steps to try to achieve our goals. So that's pretty cool. organising. So like we had that full moon eclipse, which is going to be lasting for 6 months. This Virgo axis is going to start. I was on the right step as to making us break down our goals into smaller steps and starting to bring our plans into fruition. And thinking, yeah, January I want to be doing this, May I want to be doing this, by November I want to be here, I want to be doing this, that, and the other. And this Virgo moon will be helping us do that. So Mercury is making a square to Neptune as well on the 18th. So and there'll be a moon and a Neptune opposition as well. So Mercury squaring Neptune. So I'm just take my phone off. I'm just watching your solar return video on YouTube. Oh, that's cute. I put a solar return video up on YouTube. So if you want to look at my solar return, I actually go through my own solar return as well, so you guys can see how solar return works. So if you want a solar return done for yourself, drop me a message and get yourself booked in with me, and I'll read your chart for your solar return and give you a forecast for you 12 months ahead of your birthday. They're brilliant, they're so good to have. Oh yeah, no, back to where we were. So yeah, the Mercury square Neptune. When Mercury squares Neptune, Mercury is obviously communication, Neptune is fantasy. So again, people might be lying to you, people might be changing shit to you, people might be putting the wool over your eyes. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of like information that you might receive might be too good to be true. So just be aware of that. Also, Mercury rules transportation. Neptune is daydreaming, so just be careful when you're driving around as well, because you don't want to end up in like an accident or anything like that, because that can happen in these sort of transits as well. So just be aware of that also. And also, what did I want to say about the moon opposing Neptune? Oh yeah, so moon opposing Neptune as well. So Virgo moon opposing Neptune in Pisces. So Neptune in Pisces, like I was saying before about our ideas of Neptune helps us dream big, achieve big, go, the sky's the limit. Of course it is, you know what I mean? But Virgo moon is like, that opposition is like, yeah, that's fine, have all these amazing ideas, but how the fuck are you actually going to do them? Let's get real. It's not saying you can't do it, it's saying you can do it, but we need to make some sort of logical way of it to get putting plans into action. It's all very well having massive fantasies, but Virgo opposition is saying to us, let's analyse what it is that we actually do want to do, how we're going to get there. So that's where we're going to be at. Mercury square Neptune talks about that. Mars Saturn sextile. Yeah, that's fine. So December 19th, and on the evening, the moon's going to be moving to Libra. So that's going to be gorgeous. I love Libra. Libra's my ascendant, so obviously I'm like Libra ride or die. Libra have like pretty boy look, smooth skin and all that shit. So so the moon's moving to Libra. I'm not going to talk about that next video though, but that'll be the energy towards the end of the day. Venus at 29 degrees, yes. So Venus at 29, I think Venus at 29 degrees, because 29 degrees is the critical degree, is going to give us blessings. So it's going to be moving into another sign, so it can give us lessons and blessings before it leaves us, because it's going to go into Aquarius. When it goes into Aquarius, it's going to be my Venus return. So I'm having a Venus return next week. So Venus return is when Venus comes back to its original point in your birth chart. So I'm planning a really special day. Last time I had a Venus return, it was at the beginning of this year, and I spent it with my sister. My best friend, we spent money and drinks and nice food. We've had an amazing day, so I'm going to try and plan another amazing day this time as well. Because basically, whatever you do on your Venus return, you'll have more of that until the next Venus return. So you want to make sure that you do something really nice for that. So the Venus will be moving into Aquarius, which I can't wait. It's been alright, Capricorn, but it's been a bit too serious for me, really, and moving away from this stellium of planets. So if you think about it, Venus has actually moved through the stellium now. It's gone through Pluto, it's gone through Saturn, it's gone through the South Node. Fuck me. So Venus is Venus has come out the other end, like, what the fuck? She's come out a new woman. You know what I mean? 29 degrees, she's leaving that shit behind her now. Come afresh, she's going to go into Aquarius now, where she's going to, she's starting at 0 degrees, new again, reborn, dishevelled, shall we say, after that Venus Pluto Saturn conjunction. So yeah, that'll be interesting, won't it? What else do you want to say before we move off? Yeah, Moon's gonna be trining Capricorn stellium. So again, oh, actually, that's more interesting to talk about. The Sun's going to be making a conjunction to Jupiter. So, yeah, the Sun's going to be moving into Cap soon, but it's going to be making a conjunction to Jupiter by degree. So, Sun conjunct Jupiter. So, Venus is going to be leaving signs. Jupiter's in conjunction with the Sun. Should get loads of extra Sagittarian energy, loads of good luck, loads of optimism, loads of positivity, loads of abundance. Talk of travel maybe, because Jupiter and Sagittarius travel, higher education, higher learning, you know, spirituality, coming together, all that sort of stuff, different cultures. So yeah, that should be a good positive change for the end of the week. So that was my brief overview of the week ahead. If you want to holler at me, book a reading, that'd be cool. I do solar return, birth charts, natals. Lunar returns, just want a monthly look at. I can't remember what it's fucking called. I do synastry. Synastry is my favourite. I think it's love readings about you and your partner, or just I can look at love readings in your own chart, do big three. Follow me on Instagram, it's Pluto Venus Astrology. I'll leave the link in the comments down below. And I would love it if you like this video, comment on it, share it, everything, you know, hype me up. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Love you, loads. Thank you.